Hello. Hope everyone is doing great. So I just got back from JamCon 2017, and y'all, it was so amazing. It was my first ever conference, but with our new CEO, Elizabeth Thibodeau, it was like a new experience for everyone, even those consultants who have gone all 6 years from the start. So just wanted to give you a quick recap. I haven't even unpacked my suitcase yet. We flew in on like the last flight and then had to drive the 2 hours from DFW to Waco. So I didn't get to bed till about 2:30, and then I only slept in until about 8, and then kind of putzed around a little bit, ate some breakfast, and then we picked up Dottie at the kennel, had some lunch, and I'm just so excited I had to share that excitement with you before I even unpack my bags. So I wrote myself some notes over here on the side so that I can make sure that I hit everything that I need to tell you about. My screen is frozen, so I hope it's going through. I'm going to refresh, see what happens. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so if I look off to the side, it's because I'm reading my notes that I put. So first thing, like I said, the conference was amazing. It was at the Salt Palace Conference Center in Salt Lake City, and Chris and I room at the Marriott right across the street from the convention center. And since we use our Marriott card all the time with our Marriott rewards, we were up on the 11th floor. We had access to the concierge upstairs, so free food, free drinks, except on Saturday and Sunday, of course. And a lot of the Jam stars were there. I got to hang with Connie Lasita in the lobby, which was great. She is so much fun. If you don't know who Connie Lasita is, she has a YouTube channel. She also does a lot of Facebook Live, and she is the friendliest, most loveliest person in the world. So you could just go like her on Facebook, and you can catch her. She is one of the founding consultants, and she's been with the company since the start. She is amazing. Anyways, they went all out with the conference. There were banners everywhere. Everyone was super nice. There were general sessions where like all of the girls that were at the conference went to, and they had a keynote speaker, Noelle Picus Pace. She is a U.S. Olympic medal winner for the skeleton at the Winter Olympics, and she has such an amazing story. So she spoke. Of course, our leaders, the executives, our CEO, and it was just amazing. There was a product expo, so it had our products that are currently available, as well as ones that aren't going to be released until August 1st. And then there was a store next door so that we could purchase some of those products now. We got a sneak peek of some things to come, and you guys, it's amazing. We are going to take over the beauty world. You just wait. It was so good. I got to meet girls on our larger team that have become really good friends, but I've never met in person, and got to squeeze and hug some necks. I'm sure you saw some of the selfies that I got. I went around and took the Jamberry children's book and had as many people as I could sign it, and I got some really sweet messages. And just being there and being with all these new friends have made me want to share this with all of you. I would love to see you at conference next year. Next year's conference is going to be in Nashville. I hope this is working. It seems like it keeps cutting in and out, so I'll have to go back and watch. Another cool thing about conference was there was a live concert by the band Perry, and I got to be like right up by the stage. They're so amazing, and I'm sure next year's conference will be really awesome too. So a couple of the things that were announced, our brand is being rebranded or reinvented. I don't know if you've gone to my website. If you haven't, go check it out, because the logo has changed, the style, the colors have changed. We have become a little bit more modernized. The raspberry color and the plum colors, we can still use those, but our new logo has beautiful rose gold and grays and champagne colors that are all on trend right now. So our new CEO, she's been with the company, I think, 9 months now. She used to be with Nu Skin, which when I was doing research on the top direct sales companies, Nu Skin was right up there. So I'm so pleased that she is going to take our company places where it's never been before. And you're just going to see a lot of new and exciting and innovative and on-trend things happening in Jamberry. Let's see. I'm sure if you remember back a few months ago, we did, or the beginning, closer to the beginning of the year, we partnered up with the Fight Against Domestic Violence. And one of our executives, Jared Richards, he is now the lead on that, and we are partnering with them not only by having special wraps for them. Am I even live anymore? This is really getting to me. This signal's not very good, and I'm in the house. So we have special wraps for that you can purchase that are exclusive for the Fight Against Domestic Violence. There have been more that have developed. They're going to cost $16, and $1 of that will be donated to the charity. In addition to that, we have consultants who are going to be advocates, I think, of the organization, and they're going to do special events to help for that. I could even do that if I want to. If you're a consultant, you can do it as well. You just go on to fadv.org and you request to throw a mani mixer, which is really cool. I'm going to look into this. So you find a local shelter, you get together a few manicurists, and then someone who can do childcare during the mani mixer. You ask, for permission to do the mani mixer. You get those people together, and then there's a kit that gives you information on how to go about doing that. And then you go to the shelter, and for 90 minutes, you sit down with some amazingly deserving women, and you give them manicures, and you help them to feel special and loved and pampered for just a little while. It's another way Jamberry is giving back. In addition to that, if you were to go to purchase anything at any time now, when you check out, you can check a box that says that you would like to round up and donate to the Fight Against Domestic Violence. So say your order is $36.32. You can choose to round up and to $33, and the rest of that will go to the Fight Against Domestic Violence. It seems like just pennies, but when we have thousands of women, or even more than that, thousands of people purchasing from different consultants around the world, because now we are not only in the U.S., we're in the UK, Mexico, Australia, and New Zealand. All that is going to add up pretty fast, so it is really, really exciting. Okay, let me look at my notes. So the Fight Against Domestic Violence, the new brand conference. Okay, so new products. So I call this part 1 because part 2, I'm going to show you some of those products. So I told you about the product expo and the product store. We were able to purchase some of these items that aren't going to be available till August 1st. And it's pretty you're all going to love it. And there's more to come. So the first thing that I'm in love with is there's now a corrector pen. It has 4 tips that go on the end. I'll show you on part 2. And when you paint your nails or you use gel or whatever, if you make a mess, you can just use that corrector pen and it fixes it. Y'all, that's like game changer, because I don't know about y'all, I'm not the best nail painter. And then when I get a Q-tip and try to put it in the nail polish remover and go around, then I like wipe off half the stuff that's already on my nail. It's not a pretty scene. This thing is so easy and it's portable, and it's gonna just make my manicures look so much better. And they also developed these little cotton pads. It's called Hydrate. There's 2. Well, there's an unscented and then there's a white peach scent. There's 40 in a pack. And if you've ever used the nail polish remover wipes by other companies, they're so easy and portable. You can just throw it in your purse. What's cool about these, though, is they're 8-free, 100% vegan, gluten-free. They're just totally safe. And they're going to hydrate. They have argan oil, all these different oils that you can do. So I didn't pick them up yet. That's on my list. But you could try them. So you just take it out, you press and hold it on your nail for a few seconds, and then you wipe it off. So amazing. And then the third product is the biggie. It's called Color Cure. So if you've tried Jamberry and you loved it, you're going to love this. If you've tried Jamberry and you struggled with it, maybe the wraps you couldn't get on correctly because your fingernails are curved, and they would wrinkle or get caught, and then you didn't want to spend too much money on the True Shine gel, or you did, and you didn't like, all the layers you had to put on, all that kind of stuff. If you don't like lacquer because it chips, you're going to love this. You're going to want to try this. So what Color Cure is it's like the best of both worlds between a lacquer and a gel with some extra benefits. So Color Cure has a UV LED light that's curved in a dome. I'll show you on part 2. And then it has a 1-step process for the painting part. So right now there were 10 colors that were available for purchase. I got one that's called Stiletto, and I got a clear. And then there are tons of other colors. They're also going to be putting these in the rotation for the Color Pop. But all you do after you prep your nail like you would for gel or lacquer or nail wraps, after you prep your nails, you're just going to paint a very thin coat and then cure it for 99 seconds. And it's in a dome, so you can put your whole hand in it. You don't have to do 4 fingers and then your thumbs. You can put your whole hand in there because it's going to get your thumb. When you do pedicures, you could take off the bottom and just set the lamp over your toes and do all 5 toes at once. And it's really cool looking too, and it's cheaper. The lamp is $65, whereas for True Shine it's $120. I'm not saying don't do True Shine. I still love True Shine, but this is going to revolutionize everything. So you do 1 coat, cure. You could be done with that. There's no base coat. There's no top coat. If you want it to be a little more vibrant, then you're going to do a 2nd coat, cure. The clear coat I bought because you can still put that, excuse me, woo, allergies. You can still put the clear coat over your lacquers, over your wraps, or over your color if you want a little bit more shine to it. So if you do the clear coat, it's only 30 seconds under the lamp. It's automatic. You don't have to press a button or anything like that. You just slide your hand under the lamp and it starts lighting up. It gradually increases so that you have the least amount of exposure as possible. It's totally safe. It's about as much UV exposure as you're going to get from natural light. And then there's no wipe off. Like with True Shine, you have to, you'll get like a residue you have to wipe off. There's none of that with this color cure. After you cure it with the lamp, it says that you should kind of seal it with natural light for about 30 seconds. So you just kind of go get the mail or something and you're good to go. So I bought the corrector pen and the color cure, the two colors that I told you, and I would love to try it out and share it with anybody that wants to come over. Just message me. Let me know when you want to come over and play. I already messaged a few of you that I figured would be interested, but I know there's more of you out there that want to check this out. Also, over here, am I pointing the right direction? No, over here, I think. I don't know. Everything's backwards on the computer, so I think it's this way. This is our new manifesto that was given to us at the closing ceremony of Jamberry, the closing session, and we all recited it, and I love it. So I wanted to share that with you too. So it says, we exist to inspire a global community of women to become authors of possibility. So I am psyched. I'm thinking we're going to start opening markets more around the world. I'm waiting for it to hit Asia. Oh my gosh. It says, Jamberry offers on-trend beauty indulgences that celebrate self-expression. When you're with us, you are part of a group of women who are determined and savvy and know that we have options. We aren't afraid to follow the latest styles or totally ignore them because we're individuals. But at the same time, we know that we are better together. Y'all, I know it sounds so cheesy, but there is so much love and excitement and support in Jamberry. I mean, just even online, we are about building each other up. We celebrate each other's successes. Yes, of course, there's envy, but it's not about us. It's about how we can help others. It's just, y'all, I can't even explain it. And then being at the conference and being able to squeeze necks and meet these women that to me are my jam idols that have gone to the top, and how willing they are to share with me even though I'm not on their team. Oh my gosh, it's just wow. It says, we have each other's backs and our hearts are in this. We lift each other up, be it through a fresh look or a fresh outlook. Our connection generates confidence, multiplies success, and inspires greatness. There are enough people telling you what you should be. Show the world what you can be. Jamberry, fresh, daring, now. Oh, it's wow. In the band directing world, it's the same way. We share. And I'm happy that I found this company as well. They believe in recognition. Jamberry has even said, if you don't feel like you're being acknowledged and recognized and rewarded, let us know. With that, there are so many exciting things happening right now. So if you're already a consultant, you just wait. There's something called well, in Jamberry, if you don't know already, if you're a consultant, you're rewarded with commissions. You're rewarded through rank advancements. And like at conference, when we checked in, we got ribbons for different things. So my badge had 3 ribbons. It had the fact that I was from the United States, had the fact that I was a lead consultant, and it had a ribbon for the number of years I've been a consultant. There were women who had like 20 ribbons because they earned certain incentive trips. They were a consistent achiever of a certain rank or a certain number of PRV or a certain number of recruits. There were ribbons for an amount of sales. They acknowledged us at conference like 3 times. There were women that walked across the stage. Um, but for just any consultant now, there's going to be bonuses. If you are able to make what it was, let me try to think. If you are able to be active, which is $200 in sales in a month, that's not a big deal, and recruit 2 people to your team, you get automatically $200 in cash just in your pocket. If you recruit an additional person, so say you have 3 recruits, you get $300. So you get $100 just in your pocket, in your bank, for everybody you bring onto your team. And the thing is, it's not about the money. It's about sharing the opportunity with others, growing the team, getting Jamberry in everybody's household. There are big things coming. It's not just going to be Jamberry nails anymore. I don't know if you saw the post I put, the metallic lipstick. Jamberry gives exclusives all the time. It's not just going to be a one-time thing, y'all. There's going to be other things that Jamberry is going to be adding. We're not just going to be nails. I know there's a lot of you out there who you do lip scents and you do Unique and you do Mary Kay and you do all the other things. Jamberry is going to have it all. Jamberry is going to have it all. So if you are even intrigued just a little bit, or you want to be at conference with me and have fun and be part of something huge, now's the time. Also, with the rank advancements, so my highest rank so far has been lead consultant. One of the requirements was your team sales had to be 1,500. It's going to be 900. That's nothing. If you have like 3 or 4 people on your team and they're all active, including yourself, boom, lead consultant. That makes your commission go up each month. That means you get the cash bonuses. That means that you get a special exclusive wrap. Who doesn't like that? Y'all, man, I need y'all to do this with me. I want to link arms with you. I want to go walk across that stage with you. I want you to achieve your dreams. There were so many stories at conference that had me just bawling. There were some women who they started just to have some money for Starbucks, and now they're in the $1 million club. There were women who started doing Jamberry so that they could have food on the table. And now they have this amazing network of strong, independent women who build them up, and money's not an issue anymore. One of the girls that I love to death, her name's Emily Petty. She had young children, and her husband were working nonstop, and she was just so upset because she was missing a lot of the firsts. Like she had her mother and father-in-law were watching the kids, and she would get those videos from her mother-in-law of firsts. And one night she just was crying and, prayed to God and said, I need some help. Send me something. I need some help. And she had never heard of Jamberry, and she did a party, and a friend offered her the opportunity, and now she's happy to say that she's an executive in the company. Her husband can stay at home. They both are at home with the kids, and they're not missing any firsts anymore. It just brings tears to my eyes. So everyone has a different why. For me, my why keeps changing, but I think at first it still kind of is that. I was like, why not? Why not? I did pretty well on my first party, and I got a lot of cool stuff, and I thought, I'll just do it for the discount. It's not a big deal. I'm a full-time teacher. I don't need this or whatever. And I'm not a person who goes at anything under 100%. So I haven't achieved all my goals yet with Jamberry or with my band. But I'm going to set a plan and I'm going to get there. And, I didn't have someone telling me what to do to grow my business. I looked at all the videos I could. I asked questions. I subscribed to the leaders' YouTube channels. I continue to do that. And I'm trying to be a good team leader for my recruits that I have. I see Teresa's loving me and blessing me. You're a blessing, Teresa. And I'm so glad you're on my team. And I hope that I can help you as much as I can. But it's up to you and it's up to me to be and achieve whatever we want to. So if you want to be like those leaders and make $100 million, $1 million, and you want to be able to stay at home, maybe you just want some extra cash that's guilt-free. Maybe you just want to get out of the house. Maybe, you've got kids that drive you crazy. You love them to death, but you want to talk and communicate with adults. Jamberry could be your thing. Maybe you just want to be able to hang out with the girls. Maybe you want to be able to have beautiful nails without spending an arm and a leg or sitting in a salon. Jamberry can be whatever you want it to be. So I didn't mean for this to be I trying to recruit you thing. It's not. Someone at conference said, trying to think exactly what the quote was. I'm going to see if I can find it really quick. So excuse me if I stop looking at the screen again. Stacy Sova, one of our home office leaders, said, oh gosh, where did it go? Someone posted a photo today. I'm trying to find it. Watch me not find it. I want to make sure I quote it correctly. I know it's in the JamCon 2017 group. Please bear with me. Is this one it? This one is it. Okay. Let me see. Of course, I'm gonna scroll, I'm not gonna find it. My computer's acting weird. Yeah, I'm scrolling and scrolling. I'm not finding it. Oh, here it is. If you don't offer, you don't know whose life you could be changing. And that got me thinking, if I'm prejudging and thinking, hearing that voice in my head going, don't, you're just going to be an egg, you're just trying to sell them something, they don't need it, they don't want it, they're not into it, I might be doing someone a disservice. And I don't want to do that. It's not about me. I'm fine doing what I'm doing. I'm in the right place at the right time. I want to make sure that I'm offering you that opportunity because it's pretty amazing, y'all. I know that sounds corny, but it is. And I hope you know that I'm authentic. And I hope that you know that it's coming from a place of love. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you feel that I'm just trying to sell you on something for me, please let me know that because I don't want to do that. I just want you to be in my jam squad, in my tribe, because it's pretty awesome, y'all. So I'm going to let y'all go. I've been babbling for a while now, and maybe take a nap. Maybe I just need some sleep. And then I still need to unpack. But I'll be coming back live with part 2 probably tomorrow. I've got to go ahead and take off my Jam Manny went really well with my dress, but it's time to try the new stuff. So I'll just do a demo tomorrow on the color cure probably, and I can show you the color corrector pen and all that kind of stuff. So y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Love ya. Bye. Stop streaming.